And there they are.
Hey, man. Hey.
Welcome. It's
Whoa.
Bleeker.
What's going on, dude?
Hey, welcome. I'm happy to have you. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're hanging in there.
Yeah, that's good
Yeah.
to hear. That's
How
pretty
you
much
doing?
how it's been
Yeah.
from everybody that I've talked to. Just hanging in there seems to be the norm.
Yeah, it's like there's like no like what's new or anything. It's kind of just all the old same stuff. So
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Are we at your? Is this your home? Are we in Ontario right now?
we're in Ontario, really Ontario, best city in Canada. Uh,
Nice.
so it's
Okay.
kind of a big deal. Welcome to my. I'll do a cribs later on, but where are you right now?
Columbus, Ohio. Just moved into a new apartment actually. So this is the brand new bedroom.
Oh, that's awesome. What's the is
Getting
it an Australian flag or what is that?
That is an Australian flag. Yeah, I didn't put up any decorations with intent to have them in the background. I just put them up late last night, and so now you kind of get an
Oh,
insight into
it's new. Is it
it's.
really?
Yeah, yeah. I just put these up last night and didn't think for a second that anybody would be able to see them.
Oh
So,
my. Well, we just did this brickwork last night too. Like the stuff.
oh yeah,
So
that's very handy of you.
yeah.
All right. Well, I do want to chat a little bit more about how you're dealing with this quarantine and the new music that's on the way. But do you want to get started with the song, and then we'll go from there?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, what do you guys want to play? Anything, huh? We'll play our song, Give a Little Bit More of it.
Cool.
Yeah, I just gotta grab the pick. They say life is a riddle. Oh man, it's much more simple than it's a disaster. Like a car crash out in the country. Smoke flies and all I can do is drive away. I just want to drive away. Every day I get a little bit more. Every time I get a little bit less. There a little bit score. Every little bit more. They say life is a riddle. No, man, it's much more simple. It's a bastard. It's a disaster. A car crash out in the country. Smoke flies and all I can do is drive away. I just want to drive away. They say life's what you make it. Happy ever after I take it, but after it's a disaster. Like a train wreck out in the woods. No one saw it, but I understood how it would crash. Tired of following the tracks, and every day I get a little bit more. Every time I get a little bit less. They're on me just to settle the score. Every day I get a little bit more. They say life is a riddle. No, man, it's much more simple. It's a bastard. It's a disaster. A car crash out in the country. Smoke flies and all I can do is drive away. I just want to drive away. Tell me what it's like, why? Tell me what it's like to feel. I'd do anything for you. Tell me what it's like to fly. Tell me what it's like to feel. I'd do anything for you. Anything for you. Oh, they say life is a riddle. No, man, it's much more simple. It's a bastard. It's a disaster.
Amazing.
Dude,
Bleeker,
dude,
thank you so much.
you have figured it out. Because, like, every time we do one of these things, the person just sitting there just, like, doesn't know what to do at all.
Right, yeah. I wanted to spare myself that awkwardness.
Yeah, no, it's the worst thing. And, like, we're doing it, we're just staring at, like, we're just kind of staring back, and it's just the worst thing. You got it.
Because I imagine, like, I imagine playing, like, live shows. If you're in like a small room, especially, I imagine like you look out into the crowd and you kind of see like the faces of the people, like, oh, they're digging this, or they're not quite digging this. But with this, it's just the one person, like.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Very direct feedback.
As long as you're not heckling, I think we'll be okay. But feel free to have. The worst part is like you're in a small room. There's like two guys that just don't want to be there. They're just heckling. You're like, oh.
Yeah. Gosh, that's the worst.
I could never understand it.
Oh no, me neither. My word.
So tough. You're real tough. He's super tough.
I was gonna say this is definitely one of the more well curated ones. Having done maybe about a dozen of these by now, this is one of the prettier ones. You got the nice backdrop. Everybody fits in the frame real well. You got good acoustics.
We take a lot of pride in our 2x2 screen that we're looking at. We want to make sure that it's primo. I've grown this mustache for you.
Nice. Wow, that is excellent. Well, I want to ask a little bit more about how you're hanging in this quarantine space. You guys all live together, I presume. I see the one person missing is your drummer Chris, and I noticed on Instagram that you burned this pyre, this big fire in the backyard a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Can I ask how that came to be? It was like a pyre with his name and like a little doodle of him in the center.
Yeah, we had a picture, like a little drawn picture of Chris. So Chris is pretty gross. He's from Regina, Saskatchewan. So I don't know if you know where that is, but it's like don't go to Regina kind of thing. So any chance we get to, like, he's a pretty chirpy guy, so any chance we get to light him on fire or do something like that, we take the chance. You know what I mean? Yeah. But, we're pretty bored. Obviously, a lot of people are bored, so you start drinking a little earlier and you start lighting fires a little earlier, and then
yeah.
You know,
it seems like you're keeping yourself quite occupied with the building sheds and tractors, ramps, mountain bikes. I hear you're staying pretty active.
Yeah, we're getting pretty handy. So like okay, you want to see something here? I'll show you.
Oh, yes, please.
I just put a window inside my house. So there's I'm picturing like a Juliet window, like the girls on top and whatever, which way that goes. So it's inside the house now.
Oh.
And that goes up into the hallway.
That's very handy indeed. I could not do that.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, because there was a bat stuck in the wall. And so I was like, I'm going to get this bat out. And I took the panel off. And then I was like, imagine there's a hole right here. And that's how it happened.
Nice.
And I didn't find the bat. I don't know where the bat went.
Hopefully outside, I presume. Well, thanks again for joining us, Bleeker. Playing just a couple of moments ago, a song that should sound very familiar to anybody in this live stream right now who listens to the radio here in Columbus. Give a little bit more. Disaster, doing very well on the alternative radio charts. Congratulations on that, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. It's nuts being here, like just sitting in Aurelia, and then that happening in the U.S. is absolutely insane. So crazy,
man. It's a big hit. It's making waves on the air here. You're about to go on tour with AWOL Nation. I do want to give you this information that you are beating AWOL Nation by one on the charts right now. You're one spot above them.
We would be headlining at this point.
That's how it works, right? It's gotta be.
The song's pretty good though. I genuinely, not trying to kiss ass or anything. I actually really like that song.
Oh yeah, Fiesta Fever. That's a banger. But the new record, which was scheduled to come out around this time, I do understand we have a new single coming out in the very near future, 1968, if I'm correct.
So we just got some information yesterday. I guess there's one of our songs called Problems doing well in France. And I think that Disaster is doing so well. I think we're going to push that a little bit. Everything's so wishy-washy. Everything's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff changes every day. But I know that we're going to keep releasing song by song. So hopefully that's next month will be 1968. But honestly, I could wake up tomorrow and be like, I don't know. So you just got to stay tuned. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Well, in the meantime, we'll go.
Yeah.
we'll go with the flow, I suppose. Well, we're looking forward to anything that we might hear. Do you guys want to play another tune, and then we'll go from there?
Sure. Maybe we'll play 1968. Let's do that.
Cool.
I was born beside the disco. Smell like cigarettes and booze. I thought that summer would last forever, and now we could never lose. Yeah, those were the days, those were the days. 1968, hey, 1968. I was just late, but that's alright. Hey, hey, sha-na-na-na. Hey, 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 1968. I can't forget your name, and that's alright. Hey, hey, sha-na-na-na. Headlights falling into the sun, shine like never in the road, and the campus they always worn. Yeah, I will never touch the road. Those were the days, those were the days. In 1968, hey, hey, 1968. I was just late, but that's alright. Hey, hey, sha-na-na-na-na. Hey, 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 1968. I can't forget your name, and that's alright. Hey, hey, sha-na-na-na-na. Sha-na-na-na-na. I was born beside the disco. It smelled like cigarettes. Those were the days, those were the days. Yeah, those were the days, those were the days. Back in 1968, hey, 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 1968. I was just late, but that's alright. Hey, hey, sha-na-na-na. Hey, 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 1968. I can't forget your name, and that's alright. Hey, hey, sha-na-na-na.
Beautiful. I hope.
I gotta show you what this window's all about now. See?
Okay.
This person's there now.
Oh, perfect. Hello.
Yeah.
That's great. You've got an audience. You've got a virtual audience and an audience in real life. I love it.
It's huge. There's people surrounding the house right now too, because they
Yeah. All 6 feet apart, of course.
Yeah, 6 feet apart, of course.
Keeping it safe. All right. Well, usually in this back half or in this second line of questioning in interviews like these on a big room in real life or on a virtual big room, I like to kind of go back and do some deep diving, some investigative journalism into the lives of the band members. And usually I try to pull out like an embarrassing tweet or two, nothing too crazy, but something that, there's something fun. But when I did that for you guys, I didn't find anything embarrassing. What I did find was a story that I'd like you to expand on from a while back. Can you tell me about the time you guys met Gord Downie of the Tragically Hip?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is awesome because it involves him and I, and he's a loser. So we have this, it's called the Folk Fest. It's in Aurelia. It happens every year. And one year, Gord Downie was playing. And so what we did was we we volunteered for the whole thing. So we're like setting up the stage, doing all that kind of stuff.
Well, how old were you? It was
like 13.
Going into grade 8, so it was 12, 13, 14.
And so we see this guy like walk out, and he's like super tall and skinny. I always thought he was chubby for some reason. I didn't know why. I was like, it was like before, like I didn't really like internet at all. And like, oh my god, that's Gord Downie. So he's like walking over, I'm like, holy shit. And he's like, hey guys, how you doing? We're like, oh yeah, we're pretty good. And he's just like, so he's got nail polish on his toes and his fingernails, and we're like, this is weird. And so we started talking. He was the nicest guy ever, and like, so we called Mike. We're like, hey Mike, we got somebody that wants to talk to you. It's Gord Downie. And we give him the phone. And he's like, Mike, where the fuck are you? And so choose Mike a new one. And anyways, so it goes on, and that night I did Spotlight for him. So I was like the Spotlight kid. And then after he like wrote me this nice little thing, said, Taylor, nice Spotlight, sit on the other side of it. And it was right when I started music. So it was super, super cool. I still have the little thing.
God, that is amazing. Like,
yeah. Just like life changing. Like, and just for him to walk over to a couple kids and just start talking for like 10 minutes, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean, they're legendary enough down here in the States, but I cannot imagine how much more powerful that must be in your hometown.
Like, yeah, we have a prime minister, and then the president was Gord Downie.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. You mentioned that was when you were like 13 or 14. Was that before or after you started the band? Because I know you started this when you were very young.
Yeah, it was like right at the time. Like it was like, that was like the summer kind of thing. So it was like all like a cool lineup. So yeah.
So no wonder you guys are doing well. You have the blessing of Gord Downie.
And he just chirped the shit out of mine.
But in all fairness, I was working. You took the day off of work to go volunteer.
Yeah, I had to.
You're governed. That's good.
But I regret it.
All right.
Anybody that you were like starstrucken? Like, are you like?
Oh, all the time. Yeah. I mean, I have to pretend like I'm not, but probably Liam Gallagher. I just had a phone interview with Liam Gallagher, but I was shaking. Like, thank God I got to do it in like the studio with no windows, like headphones on. You know.
And like just hear like some kind of like whiskey bottle hit the phone trying to crack your head.
Yeah. The worst was the lag, because I mean, there's like a little bit of lag here, but like the phone call across the ocean was
like the worst thing of all time for any interviews. And then just having like talking to one of the most terrifying people in music.
Yeah.
Like,
then there's room for.
It's like him or, dude, I don't even know. It's him. He's terrifying.
Oh yeah, scariest man in music.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here at the end, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, nothing. I'm just talking.
Okay. The lag. There it is. As soon as we mention it. So at the end here, I do like to run everybody through a quick lightning round, just some rapid fire questions before we have you play another and cut you loose. Are you ready?
Yes.
Question number 1, dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
What is your go-to order at Timmy's?
Regular, large regular.
Black.
Okay. Oh yeah. I did swing by today to get my to pay some tribute. This
Tim Hortons,
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Is he even got a Canadian on it and everything?
Oh yeah. They're very proud.
We're closer than you think.
Hey, yeah. In an interview not that long ago, you were asked to choose between Sour Patch Kids and Swedish Fish, and at the time, all of you said, "What the hell are Swedish Fish?" Have you tried any in the meantime?
Well, what we found out afterwards is Swedish Fish are the exact same thing as a Swedish berry.
What?
Oh yeah,
same flavor.
that's right.
So it's still Sour Patch Kids for me, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the next time that you're down. The next time that you're down in the States, if you swing by Columbus, I'll bring the fish and see if that changes your mind.
Okay. Are they red? They're red then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the little red gummies.
Fish.
Oh man, next time you're in Columbus, I'll bring some to the station. Don't worry. These next 2 questions I like to ask everybody, but for this one, I'm going to open it up just a little bit. Testing your geography skills here. I like to ask everyone, what is the prettiest American state in terms of geographical outline alone? Like what has the best shape? But since you're from Canada, I'll open it up to the provinces as well, if you'd like to choose one of those.
like the prettiest, or like the most beautiful, or like the most sexy?
Like the shape.
Like what has the best shape?
Yeah.
Yeah, entirely up to you.
Not Florida.
Not Florida. Ever.
I guess. Well, the only one that I could like, if you gave, I guess the best one would be Texas, because I feel like I could draw Texas.
Yeah.
As a Canadian.
That's a great answer.
It's like the most interesting looking one as far as like a shape goes.
Yeah. And then
as far as Canadian provinces go, I'd have to say either Ontario or like Quebec's like something.
Well, I think the Northwest Territories are nice because they have like these little freckles everywhere too.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's pretty. Little freckles.
That's a good point. A lot of options to roll with. I like that.
Yeah.
And then my last question that I like to send everybody off on, if you had to, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? One giant duck.
I'm gonna take
both
terrifying.
I go duck-sized horses.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
100.
The tiny ones.
We all have pretty. Well, you got pretty big legs. The legs would be tired from kicking the horses. But like, still, like,
We don't want to harm animals though.
yeah.
That's a good disclaimer. And you've got the three of you too. You can.
Have you ever come across a Canadian goose? Like it
Oh yeah.
you?
Oh, they're terrifying. Yeah. That's actually like my childhood nickname was Goose because I tried to feed one and it attacked me when I was young. So terrifying. I stay away.
Like, why does a goose hiss? I don't get that. What do they call
and they've got the.
Nobody calls them cobra chickens.
Oh man.
They hiss
well,
and they fight.
We'll steer clear of those. I'll let you play another one and then cut you loose. Sorry, I missed that.
Oh, I said sorry about Mike. He's just, you know.
No, it's great content. We'll have you play another one and then cut you loose. Thank you again, Bleeker, for joining us today on the virtual big room.
Awesome. What do you guys want to play?
It's up to you, buddy. It's always up to you. Yeah, I don't care.
Something by like Billy Joel or like Randy Newman.
Ooh.
Sure. Let's play. You want to play? Run through the. Sure. Let's do Run Through the Flames. It's called Run Through the Flames.
All right.
Stop running, it's the only way out of here. Running through the flames, running through the flames, running through the flames, running tonight. Gotta leave these streets, keep on feeling, remember what got all those magic feelings. You gotta move, 'cause life is fleeting. Hold on to me tight, 'cause the nights keep beating. Running through the flames, running through the flames, running through the flames, running tonight. Running through the flames, running through the flames, running tonight. Stop running, it's the only way out of here. Running through the flames, running through the flames, running through the flames, running tonight. Ripping through the streets, now we're young and free. This isn't our first time. Yeah, we share 1,000 lives. You and me together forever, originating the feelings. So feeling up, burning up, burning up. Up the city up. Time to get another ride like we high. And with each other for hey, hey, hey. Woo! Gotta leave these streets, keep it real and remember we got our magic feelings. Gotta move, 'cause life is fleeting. Hold on to
You guys did great.
I agree. Amazing. Thank you so much, Bleeker, for joining us today
Yeah, thank you.
on the virtual beginner.
It was definitely very fun. So we appreciate you having us on.
Of course, we hope to see you in Columbus as soon as all this is over, when everything gets back to normal.
Dude, we'll do this in real time. And have fun in your apartment. Have fun decorating, doing all that fun stuff.
Thank you. I will continue to move in. I won't be able to build any windows, but I'll do my
Never
best.
ever. Never ever.
All right. Well, thank you once again.
Thanks, man.
See you, man.
Cheers.